Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Yandere Babysitter Challenge, and today, as the title says, we are going to be creating Senpai, our dear sweet Senpai. Now before I begin, I do have to let you guys know that I'm not really good at making male sims, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. However, I do have my coffee here with me and my we can do anything attitude, so let's do this. Alright, so there we go. We have Senpai, ladies and gentlemen. He turned out pretty cute. I mean, for not being the best at creating male sims, I think he turned out pretty cute. The hair, I'm not such a big fan of the hair, but I think this one is the closest to how Senpai actually looks like. I did find custom content hair for Senpai, but it didn't work for me. So that's why I don't have the exact model of Senpai's hair, but I think this one is pretty good. I mean, I like it. I also liked this other one that he had for the longest time. Let me see if I can find it again. So I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So I really like this one. But you know, Senpai has a little bit more hair. He has longer hair. So instead I just went with this one. Where is it? With this one, because I think, again, it's the closest we're gonna get to how he actually looks like. So let's go ahead and give him his name. Now, his name right now is Taro Yamada. So we're gonna call him Senpai Yamada. Yeah. Okay, and his aspiration is going to be, I guess, family oriented because he adopted 7 toddlers. So we're gonna give him Big Happy Family. And then we are gonna give him, how about self-assured? Do you guys think Senpai is self-assured? Let me go ahead and take a look at the description. Hold on. Okay, so he's a loner. He also doesn't have a club and he doesn't have a crush. So if he is a loner, that's pretty simple. There is a trait specifically for a loner. Where is it? Loner. There we go. So loner, got it. Family oriented. I mean, we have to add it because he adopted 7 toddlers after all. And the last one is gonna be, let's see, what are you gonna be, Senpai? Senpai. Ooh, what if we make him unflirty? Yes, he could totally be unflirty because he doesn't have a crush on anyone. So we could make him unflirty. It says these sims get tense around flirty sims and seldom get flirty themselves. It's difficult for them to be romantic in public. I kind of want to select this one. I mean, it's going to make things more difficult for Yandere, but that's the whole purpose. Yandere has to convince Senpai and win his love over by taking care of his toddler. So I think this one is appropriate. So let's go ahead and select this one. Yes, unflirty. Yay, perfect. Okay, so we are good to go. Let's go ahead and select a play. And we are gonna move him over here. Confirm. Yep. So I selected a small house for him at the moment because eventually, as the story progresses, him and Yandere may or may not be moving in together. So he's gonna be living here for a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit a play so we can take a look at his house. And I think I'm gonna modify it just a little bit because I found this house in the community and I'm gonna show you who built this house. So anyway, I found this house and I really like it already. However, I still want to modify it a little bit. So let me go ahead and show you guys the beautiful house. It's super cute. It's very small. It's called, I think, the starter cube, geocube or something like that. Let me go ahead and see if I can find it in the community. Hold on. Okay, so here is a house that I downloaded from the community. It's called Starter Echo Cube, and it was made by Kipsy Daisy. So this is a house in case you guys want to download it. Just go to Kipsy Daisy's profile and you can go ahead and select it. Okay, so as I was saying, I really like this house. It's very small and perfect for Senpai. And I already like it a lot, but I want to modify a couple of things here and there to make it more unique for Senpai. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and hopefully it still looks good after I'm done with it. All right, so I think we are finally done with Senpai's house. That took a little bit longer than expected, but hey, in the end, I think it turned out fantastic. So let's go ahead and start with the tour. So over here we have the living room, very nice and quaint. Then over here we have the kitchen, and I decided to put this one over here because I imagine Senpai getting a lot of baked goods from all of the girls that are trying to win over his heart. You know, the girls from the cooking club. So, yep, that's why this is there. Then over here we have the bathroom, and I didn't modify a lot of things in the bathroom. However, I decided to add brick walls in the bathroom because I have been obsessing about doing that lately, and I absolutely love how brick walls look inside of bathrooms and kitchens. They look amazing. Then over here we have the little breakfast nook. Even though there's no table, this will be considered the table. So yeah, this is where Senpai will eat. And then over here, we have his bedroom, which I think turned out amazing. I really like it. It's super cute. I didn't modify anything on the outside, like in the garden, because everything seems to look pretty good already. So yeah, but this is Senpai's house for now. Eventually, you know, he may or may not be moving in with Yandere and the rest of the toddlers. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Who knows? But okay, guys, I think that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, do not forget to leave a like, and I will see you in the next episode. Have an amazing day, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.